Good morning and welcome to another edition of Research Fantasy presents our MLB DFS pitcher picks for Thursday, July 20th, 2017. Very small slate of games tonight, so these videos probably won't take too long. But you know what else goes on tonight? The CFL starts. Make sure to check out our ultra cheap $5 a week premium package to give you that added advantage in a sport where you could really use it. Believe me, you're going to have a lot of chalk lineups, so finding those differentiation plays in our package will definitely help you win. With that said, let's talk pitching. It's awful, but what do you expect for a 5-game slate? We could literally sit here and just rifle off the top 3 options. We'll kind of do that, but let's actually start with Felix Hernandez, $15K on Fantasy Draft, $8,400 FanDuel, $7,600 on DraftKings. Doesn't have a great matchup against the Yankees, but quite frankly is one of the only pitchers on this slate that doesn't make me want to retch. And that's putting it mildly, because he does kind of, like, if this was a full slate, this situation would not appeal to me. But I could see him being one of the higher scoring pitchers, which is just interesting in itself. The Yankees, an up and down team, they can definitely put runs up on the board, but they can also get shut down because there are quite a few swing and miss guys here. So I don't think it's a worse spot for Felix. I think he could have a solid outing, justify his price tag that's really cheap across the industry tonight. Like, basically, anytime you can get someone cheaper on DraftKings and FanDuel, you should probably go for it. Next up, let's go Luis Severino, 21-3 Fantasy Draft, $9,400 FanDuel, $11K on DraftKings. I love me some Luis Severino. He's probably going to help me win my season-long league because some idiot dropped him after the first week of the season. I was able to just pick him up. Mariners are actually a little bit of a tough matchup thus far coming out of the All-Star break, but I think Severino's talents will be able to permeate that perceived poor matchup. And it might not even be a perceived poor matchup. If you look at the season on a whole, I think that they're a team that has been shut down more times than we probably remember. And I do believe Severino has an elite major league skill set. So, yeah, you're paying for him. He makes a great option in tournaments on FanDuel where he comes in almost $2K cheaper than Madison Bumgarner. He's pretty much butted up against Bumgarner on DraftKings, so it doesn't make as solid of a play there, but I definitely think that he's someone you want to take notice of tonight. Our top pitcher of the night, probably one of the more obvious we're going to have all year. It's Madison Bumgarner, 22-8 Fantasy Draft, 11-2 FanDuel, 11-8 on DraftKings. Apparently, he's just going to pitch against the Padres. That's what he's going to do this year. We know that this is a horrible matchup for them. Yeah, it's likely that Bumgarner will give up a home run because, that's just what he does. We're not going to hold it against him. Still a high-quality pitcher. Should come through with somewhere between, I like the numbers 65-35 in terms of what I expect out of him on FanDuel and DraftKings respectively. Unquestionably the top pitcher on the night. That'll wrap it up for today. Our top 3 tournament options at the pitching position: Felix Hernandez, Luis Severino, Madison Bumgarner. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out at researchfantasy.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here below. Give us a like on Facebook at Research Fantasy. Follow us on Twitter at Research and Win, and join us again tomorrow.